Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned into the SchroBanks Show, live from the Rated R Studios. We got everybody with us today. EDJ.
Yep.
Ray.
Yes.
And Rated R Randy.
What's happening?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
How was everybody's week?
Straight. It was cool till, a lot of bullshit started happening.
I feel it.
Plus, it was like raining like the past 3 days. That's
Bro, it is non-stop raining.
Bro, it's just been wet and yucky outside. It's fucking humid. I can't cool off. You know what I'm saying? You want to put on layers because it's raining, but then like the second you step out the rain, you hot.
You stuck to your hoodie now?
Bro, you sticky. Like, it's just fucking gross. Yeah.
This weather's not conducive to big niggas.
No, not in the slightest.
That's a fact.
Not in the slightest.
2 shower shorty.
Damn. She'd catch me on the right day, I might have to trip.
Bruh.
Bro.
Get it? I feel like trip. All right, my bad. Sorry. Sorry again.
What's good, Randy?
I'm straight, bro. Chilling, man.
Everybody chilling.
You want me to play the shit?
Oh, I don't know, man. You was just staring at me, so I was staring at you.
So, Randy,
So we was
you
just
gonna play
staring at each other.
Hey, you gonna play it? Hey, homie, are you gonna play it?
I just wanted to bless us with a classic, bro. You know what I mean? That Never Say Nigger by Justin Bieber featuring Doja Cat. I will never say nigger. No more blackface in my pictures. I know it's so out of bounds. I won't go say it out loud. Even when you nig it up, up. Never say nigger. Never say nigger.
This man is absolute garbage. Fucking trash.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for-
Hey, man. What's up, bro? You
Hey,
okay?
man. Y'all ain't hear about the Doja Cat?
Yeah, bro. Just damn.
What, man?
Never say nigger, bro. Come on, man.
What, bro?
Even for your chaotic ass mind, like, you didn't like, man, that's kind of out there.
Is it? They both said niggers.
Multiple times. Does Doja Cat get a pass?
She gets a pass for saying nigger, but not for being in a chat with racist motherfuckers saying
white
nigger.
supremacists,
dog.
like neo-Nazi motherfuckers, and she was stripping for these motherfuckers. While they was like, bro, dead ass
Hey,
was like, that's a fat nigger ass right there.
Say that again.
That's a fat nigger ass right there.
Bro,
Look at
you
the
know
number
they were
on
saying that
bitch.
shit.
That's funny because I didn't know that.
Oh,
I knew about. I seen it on a headline that she was in the group, the chats or whatever,
Yeah,
the group chats,
nah,
but
bro.
I did not
You
know
can
she
tell
was
she in the
stripping.
slave play, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You like daddy's master white cock, don't you?
Jesus Christ. Now, I don't want to hear shit about what I said. I don't want to hear shit.
No, because he always starts it and then I take it further, right?
This is
I
true.
don't
That's
wanna
how we
hear
got
shit.
ramped to hell.
Exactly.
That's true.
Look, you bring us out there, and I'll just be like, all right, since we here, we might as well keep going, right?
That's
Bro.
why you should still be Rowdy Ray.
No.
He is Rowdy Ray.
He is.
Are you still not Rowdy Ray?
No, because Rowdy Ray is me. Like, there's no real break from Rowdy Ray. You get what I'm saying? So it's just Ray.
He is him and him is he.
Exactly.
Whatever he said.
Yeah, like just to kind of slap that little extra on there it's redundant. Ray is Rowdy. Rowdy is Ray. Very simple.
It's a nickname, bro. Okay, fair enough.
Ray is a nickname.
Ray like Maul. He gotta be. This nigga said Ray is a nigga.
Ray is a nickname. It is a short version of my real government name. Is it or is it not?
All right, bro. This is not about you.
It sure fuck ain't.
This is about Doja Cat liking house niggas.
Bro, I just imagine like her boyfriend be dressed up like Leo DiCaprio and fucking Django.
Bro.
Smoking a fucking cigarette with the holder. I like the way you cleans right there. That's nice.
I wonder what's up. Like, what went through her mind to think this was okay?
No father.
He's
Fair
probably
enough.
right.
Fair enough.
I can tell you that right now.
I got a question over here from an uninformed sir. What is her ethnicity?
Mixed.
Okay.
She is half South African, black South African, and half white American.
Gotcha.
To my knowledge.
And clueless as fuck.
Tone deaf. She said, "Good fucking job. You guys ruined me." Bitch, you ruined yourself. Like, do not blame anybody else for what you did. Now, you want to be mad because, like, they dug it up? Yeah, guess what? Whenever you do shit, there are consequences. No matter. Like, if somebody brought up some of our old, like, clips, and it was just like, yeah, y'all niggas are trash, I'd be like, I gotta face the music.
Yeah.
We
are pretty trash.
But we have fun.
We do.
It's true.
I'm sure the racists have fun.
I was like, bro, you think they was mad sitting there, ooh, this nigger bitch better strip.
They be having fun.
Nigga, they was like, yeah, dance, nigger bitch, dance. You know they was. Smack that ass, bitch. Yeah.
Bro.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, bro, because, like, I seen the video and I was just disgusted.
When you in a group full of white dudes, are you supposed to shake your ass on beat or no? I don't know.
Hey, no, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with
There's no difference though, either way.
Isn't it?
It's not like they gonna know.
Ooh, damn. He kind of got a point, bro.
What?
He said it's not like they gonna know the difference if she on beat or not.
That's true.
So you can slip up here and there. And
But I mean, if she's trying to really get in a role for these motherfuckers, like, you gotta go off beat.
It was just
fair.
It was weird. Like, bro, she was having like free OnlyFans, but like racist edition on a tiny check.
For free!
Hey. Racist edition.
Only, I swear to God. I was just like, are you serious? Is this real?
How do you let yourself get called a nigga bitch for free? I'd still be mad if you got paid for it, but bro, I can understand.
Stand it a bit more. You know,
a little bit. Like, all right, bro, you had to pay your bills. This was for fun.
This was exactly like you did this in your. The worst part is she said she would stay at home in her room for like days to do shit like that. At that point, negligence on the fucking mother. Like, check on your fucking kid.
That's true.
You just gonna let your kid just not go to school and do this bullshit?
So all of this stuff is old or recent?
It was old.
All of it
Yeah,
was old.
it was like when she was like 19 or some shit like that. 18, 19, still in high school, some shit like that. And which is even more weird. Cause like it was grown fucking men in these chats and she was possibly underage, which is a whole nother subject to tackle.
Is it? Niggas is weird, man.
Alright, you right. Alright.
We've been on it.
Yeah. Alright, bro. Yeah, you.
But whose fault is that though if she's underage and she doesn't say she's underage? And she's filming herself.
You know.
Oh, at that point it's on the adult.
Like
on
in the
her?
house?
Oh, like no, like the motherfuckers watching, like, you should have asked. This is the internet.
But I think she's saying if she lied about
If
it.
she lied about it,
okay,
and
no,
she's filming
like,
it
no, if she
herself.
lied about it, then like, yeah, it's,
There we go. Okay.
Okay, my bad. I thought you were saying like,
No.
she just hopped on there. And motherfuckers was like, yeah, shit, she got a fat ass.
But shit, you know when somebody young, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I get it. Sometimes it happens where you don't know, and if they're lying about it, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, you know
Bro,
when
it's
somebody's
gotten to
young.
the point where like I can't talk to, like, even attempt to try to talk to a woman if she's not old enough to drink.
That's a fact.
Like, if you can't produce ID that says you can drink, I'm not trusting it, bro.
That's a fact.
I feel like at the age we at, that is a good.
It's a
one
good
to go
barometer,
by.
right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, best way to keep myself out of trouble. Y'all not finna see Ray on the jail sex offender. No, sir.
Hell no.
No, sir.
Shit.
It's
You're
plus
gonna be on the Sports Center rolling ticket in McDonald's like in they had in Kirksville.
fuck,
McDonald's.
man.
That shit was hilarious.
But yeah, nah, bro. And it's kind of funny because, like, they really getting her out the paint. And you know where all this stemmed from? Her not showing her titties as she promised.
Oh right.
Because she said, hey, if you guys get Say So, the remix to #1 on the Billboard charts, I'll show my titties. And she got to remember something. Who is her demographic, right? It's like tweens. These are people that have nothing but time on their hands. So, at the same time that they were spending building you up with those streams, they can tear that shit back down. And now she's seeing it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck yourself.
When all else fails, show the titties.
I was just, and plus, like, if anything, you could have been like, She could have finessed a bag. She was like, all right, now you got to subscribe to my OnlyFans. $5.99. On top of the stream she just got, boom, that's a bigger bag.
Niggas should have known she was just joking, though.
Niggas want, and the worst part is, bro, them titties is long.
Nothing wrong with long titties.
I'm not saying they ain't. It's just like niggas was stressing over long titties, like Memorial Day weekend titties.
What's wrong with Memorial Day weekend titties, bro?
Nothing at all. But just that's what they were stressing out about.
It's natural.
Yeah. Don't mean they the best.
Natural titties, the best titties. That little hang on it, that little.
Now, see, a little hang. No, her shits is like almost National Geographic titties.
Are we body shaming?
Oh, okay.
Are we body shaming?
Next fucking subject. I refuse to be talked down to by this man.
Are we body shaming, bro?
To be fair, you did bring this up on your own, so
I didn't know we were doing that, right?
I didn't bring this. He brought up Doja Cat.
No, I was just saying that you won that.
Yeah. See, he just got to be an ass about it.
Yeah, you know.
No, that was a total Ray move. That's exactly what Ray do. Oh, Randy's a misogynistic pig.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it. Next subject. God damn it.
I love the seat. It's great.
Fuck you.
To y'all too.
Yeah. It's always fun.
It is.
Long titties.
Long
Titty,
titties.
no nipple having. That's all I was thinking about the whole time.
Yeah. Push-up bras are her best friend.
There's a lot of Memorial Day weekend titties at Lake of the Ozarks.
I mean, they still gonna get.
Oh yeah, did you guys? Yes, there was.
Hey, that man did not tell a lie.
Nope.
That's a fact.
Did you guys see that? There was how many people did they say in that pool?
Too fucking many.
Yeah.
That's all I said. I was just like, Rona. Like, I just couldn't stop looking.
Rona, Rosie.
Bro, I was just like, how many like cases is gonna spike? And then the worst part is, they're going back to their like respective states, right? Right after that.
A good half of them were probably from Kansas City and St. Louis.
You don't think so?
Who the hell was coming to the Ozarks from other states?
College kids.
For what?
Because everything else is closed down. They can't go to like Cancun and shit, South Padre. Probably like I don't really know like how Texas is reopening.
That sucks.
Yeah, and like this was one of the first places that reopened in Lake Ozarks is popping, bro.
Yeah.
Just during the summer, like you've seen everybody's watched Ozark.
Yeah.
Everybody's watched Ozark.
Shout out Marty Bird.
Hey, bro, I seen hella motherfuckers was like, yeah, Marty Bird. He said, fuck flipping a mill. I gotta flip a bill.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think we'll see more of that now? Now that things have opened? I mean, because basically we're at a point where, we were at a point a month ago where everyone in America said, I'm tired of this shit. So now we're really at the epicenter of, I'm super tired of this shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
bro, have you not seen
it doesn't
Atlanta?
exist anymore.
No.
Like, Georgia has been going nuts.
Yeah.
Bro, like, the mayor of Atlanta was talking about, oh, we're going to move into phase 2 as of opening up. You motherfuckers been on phase 10 of opening up.
Their pockets are hurt, bro.
Bro, I seen a brunch spot with probably 1,000 people in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, here it'd be like that. Cause every day I've passed the Big Biscuit over off of
Packed, ain't it?
packed. People outside, inside, everywhere, bro.
No, because like, what was it? I went to Chick-fil-A the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I seen Ross. And I just seen a fat ass line outside of Ross.
Every day.
And I was just like, what are you doing?
Matter of fact, thank you for bringing Ross up, because I seen a kid go in there in a stroller, like the mom had him in a stroller with, like, you know them plastic bags you get like to go to games and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she had put that around it. So, like, basically she was taking Bubble Boy in. But the worst part is she had an older kid. Her and the older kid, no mask, no nothing, no gloves. But then you got the baby in a bubble.
So we see who the favorite child is.
Yeah.
The baby.
The baby. But I was driving back thinking just like, what the fuck is going
I was
on?
like, all right, it's
right
cool
now?
if y'all get infected and then pass it on to this little motherfucker. As long as he don't get it from somebody else. He got to get it from family, huh?
Facts.
This whole shit is backwards, bro.
Some of the logic people have on it.
Oh, boy, man. Like, And the worst part is, like, whoever, like, is behind the, like, news, the media and all that shit, the government kind of probably should have, like, stepped in and be like, yo, like, we need a singular source. I'm not even gonna front you.
That was never gonna happen.
Cause
never gonna happen,
bro. We heard so many different conflicting reports. Cause like people are gonna come up with their own conclusions anyway, right? Mm-hmm. And so then they're gonna take data they heard from here and there and run with it. Cause like the CDC, WHO, so on and so forth, like bro, they just kept putting out conflicting reports. Hey, wear a mask. Don't wear a mask. It doesn't matter if you wear a mask. Wear gloves. Don't wear gloves. You're spreading the contamination. So on and so forth. This shit was like. Literally everything was contradictory. Like the opening month of opening, but like the first month of like quarantine. This was like the most piss poor management of a pandemic I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, it started off with the WHO believing China not going into deeper investigation of how many people actually died from it and how many infections they had from the get go. I mean that's the tipping point of it. Yep. And then they just tried to step in and be more authoritative.
By the time it was too late.
Why should we believe you at this point? Because, I mean, you didn't go into the epicenter of it, and now, who knows how many people actually died in China, and who knows how many people actually got infected.
And then, like, honestly, though, what should have been an eye-opener for, like, the CDC and WHO is Italy, right? We seen how their population, like, literally, like, almost a close bit of like 10 to 20% of the population got it, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We should have been like, if it's fucking up Italy like that, what's it to stop from, getting us like that? Like all international travel should have been shut down in January. All international travel. All.
Yeah.
But let's not spend too much time on that. I feel like we've talked about that.
Mm-hmm. No negative shit today.
Yeah, no negativity. Not today. Today is a new day. It is a good day.
It's a good day.
It ain't a good day, Randy?
It's a good day, bro. But you saying no negative shit. We just talked about Doja Cat being...
Because I made jokes out that shit. We know how fucked up it is. We just got to make jokes about this shit.
All right, fair enough.
You feel me?
But it's still negative.
It is. Ain't nobody died from that. People died from Rona. You get what I'm saying?
And nobody cares.
Damn.
All right. So moving on. I was watching this video the other day about Joe Rogan and how possibly his deal may change the landscape of music. And I wanted to get you guys' opinions on that, of possibly trying to cut out a label. And maybe basically these streaming services become the label.
I mean, cutting out the label has been happening for a while now. I think a lot of artists have, realized that they can make more money doing their own stuff and dropping their own music. So if this is basically the jumping off point for artists to join, Spotify's whatever, label or contract, I think we're going to see a lot more of it, probably. More than you would think.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense on Spotify's part. It's common sense. I mean, if you're already a streaming giant, you might as well just be directly to the artist as opposed to going through a middleman and getting the streaming pennies.
Yeah. Something else, though, that's kind of, food for thought on that is, will they be able to, like, start putting, like, development deals in place? Because that's mainly what, like, labels are good for. Like, the smaller
labels. Good for.
Word. It's just, I don't know if they have the resources available for that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't see them being interested in that.
And that's what I'm saying, which is going to force these labels to keep, like, that's going to keep them alive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be able to basically snatch all the money from some new young artist that they have to develop. And is it like, essentially, like, that'll be like their second deal. Like, the label will basically, snatch them for their rookie deal, and then they'll be able to go to Spotify or whoever. And
that's really who it's for. I mean, that's really who it's for. Just like independent artists or vets.
Right.
When they finally get their payday.
Because the labels are necessary to fuck the artists. And you capitalize off that more with their first deal. When they don't know shit.
Yeah.
Once they know shit, they're not going to let you fuck them twice.
No.
You would hope. So then you go snag that deal from Spotify or somebody like that. So yeah, I can see that. But as long as being able to fuck somebody exists, the labels will always be around.
Yeah, they'll exploit it.
Yeah.
It is interesting because I think it will weaken their power a bit.
The label.
Mm-hmm. Like they won't have such leverage over an artist. Like, oh, where are you gonna go now? Without us, you're nothing. No, there's too many other platforms.
Yeah.
Because you got Audio Mac, you got Spotify, you got SoundCloud, Tidal. You know what I mean? It's like so on and so forth that you can directly put your music to yourself, as long as you have a core following, and you can actually reap the reward of your hard work.
Now the messed up part is when people start looking for the Spotify deals and deals like that, and Spotify uses that leverage and becomes similar to a label.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be. Just a reincarnation,
which is gonna be fucked up. Especially if you allow somebody like Tidal to start offering deals like that, because that's at the helm of that is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Who knows how to run a label? Who it's so. You wonder how advantageous that would be for an artist.
I think that it'll be interesting how they work in the deals and how who's gonna own the content. Because say Spotify pays and to own these 2 albums you just produced, and now you're moving on somewhere else. But that's Spotify's. It'll stay there.
Yeah, who owns the masters?
You would hope it would be a licensing deal. You would hope they'll learn from Joe Rogan in that aspect.
Because
that's absolutely true. Yeah,
that was fucking genius. Yeah. Oh my God.
You knew he kind of had all the leverage in the first place because he wasn't gonna make a deal if he couldn't own his shit.
Right. Own this shit, didn't have to. Now, I was talking to Randy about this the other day. Only thing I'm wondering is, will he still continue doing ads on the show? Since he's basically being paid to do the show. Because that's what the ads were for.
Right. Spotify has to be getting it.
So, that's what makes me
wonder. What, ad revenue? I can see that, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, are they just going to be able to directly advertise on Spotify? I just wonder, because I kind of feel like that would muck up their deals a bit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, okay, like, these are, most of the people that have Joe Rogan do ads for them aren't like these big multi-million-dollar companies, these Fortune 500 companies. These are relatively, like, small, more mom and pop, bigger businesses, right? Like, Four Sigmatic Coffee or something like that. Like, he constantly advertises them, or will they have to basically go through Spotify to have their ads put on the JRE?
I'd imagine so, but I'd imagine Joe would have something to do with that selection process.
No, I'm not saying the selection process. I know that. I just wonder, will they have to pay more since it's going to be directly to Spotify? Because essentially, they'll have to pay it 2 ways. They'll have to pay Spotify and Joe.
Yeah.
I imagine he's got a deal somewhere in the contract.
That's the only thing. That's the one detail I really want to know. Because, like,
if he owns it and he's reaping the rewards from the episode, you would think that they would need the ad revenue, right?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, because, like, then it kind of sucks because we watched the same thing with the UFC, right? Mm-hmm. You remember all those other, like, Praetorian and I can't remember these other companies, right?
Yeah.
They had to pay the UFC to sponsor. So, like, they literally paid twice just to sponsor somebody. Like, they would give a fighter, like, $10,000 and have to pay the UFC, like, X amount of dollars, like, a pretty large amount, just for the right to be able to sponsor somebody.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if that's sustainable for these companies.
And that's where podcasting being relatively new comes into play, because we don't really know the full structure of these deals.
There is no structure.
Exactly.
This is the new structure.
Right.
And this is
right now.
Yeah, we're on the ground. We're literally looking at the ground floor, the foundation of it being.
And this is the only deal of its kind. So we really don't know. I can only imagine that Spotify
is going to
has to have that ad revenue to pay Joe.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's going to be really interesting to see when they... Do you know when that goes into effect?
September 1st.
Yeah. So he's got a while before.
Yeah, he's got some time.
He transitions over. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do. What kind of maybe production you know, if there's any changes, you know, anything like that. Like if Spotify wants to come in and be like, well, this is great, but we should do, you know.
They, like, he already said, like, he still has full creative control over everything. He's already said that literally it's just, they have the rights to, like, display his content.
Right. Okay.
Which I don't think he would have done it if they had any control.
No.
Well, I guess I'm thinking more of like his setup or something. Maybe they have like, okay, we come to our studio to, you know.
No, that's the benefit of it because he loves doing it.
I feel you. Yeah.
That was one of his main points. He said he's still doing it from his studio.
Yeah. So. Like he said, like literally, mostly nothing is going to change just besides where you can get it. So now I'm gonna have to fuck around and get Spotify.
Yeah, no, I still don't have Spotify.
Yeah.
I do. I think it's the only one I've ever really fucked with Spotify.
It's funny because like I still got Google Play even though I have an Apple, like I have an iPhone, just because it comes with YouTube, like premium YouTube.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I don't have to watch ads, and like that is, oh my god, that is godly, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cause like those ads get a little ridiculous on YouTube. I be wanting to punch shit.
When they started doubling up on them is when I was just like, and the worst part is, so you can skip both of them on the first one, but if you miss that, then you gotta watch the second one.
Yep.
That shit be pissing me off when I don't realize it.
Or bro, don't let your shit be buffering. Like you can't skip the ad because it's not gonna let you. And like let's say like you know your connection got severed halfway into the ad, you gotta start back from the beginning and watch that whole 30-second ad again. No, not doing it, man.
You know that's gonna have to be a decision that we have to make though. Once we become monetized, you choose ad placements. If your video is over 10 minutes or whatever, you can have multiple ads. It's just, I don't know.
Y'all gonna be hearing a lot of ads.
Fuck nah.
ads. I'm sorry.
Make that motherfucker advertise.
Like, whoa, boy.
I know. I thought I was watching a video that had advertisement built into the video, and I thought that was interesting. You got to flag it.
That's the new way that a lot of people been doing it. They'll put the ad straight into the video. Like they'll kind of make it funny or something like that.
Yeah.
Cause like what is it like 5-point vids, right?
Okay.
Like whenever he does ads for like Manscaped, like he does it's him doing the ad, so like it's literally impossible to skip unless like you know the time placements to skip.
See, and that's what I would really do, because that's one thing I always appreciated. Well, about any of those, but like on Joe's podcast, it's the first like 15 minutes ish of the pod is just ads.
Right.
So you can just skip a few minutes in and be like, oh, okay, he's still talking about that. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the episode.
Bro.
So, I mean, if you want to listen to it, you can listen to it, but
I'll say, honestly, they're going to start asking people to get tricky with ads. Like, they're going to ask for ads, like, in the middle of the content. Like, no pretext.
Pat McAfee, that shit happened to me the other day, and I actually ended up watching half of it because it was just stupid and funny. Because, like, he just happened to pop up over the clip that they were showing. So he's sitting there talking, and then he just, like, pops up. And I'm pretty sure he had something. He was just like, sorry to take you away from the content for a moment, but... And then I'm pretty sure it was Manscaped, so, you know, it was funny. Balls joke.
Fuck.
You know, it was...
More podcast news. I still haven't, like, looked too deep into it. Have you heard of, like, this whole debacle between, the Call Her Daddy podcast and Barstool Sports?
No, not really.
I heard the Barstool Sports guy has a couple of different things going on right now with, you know, political beliefs. But no, I have not. What is it?
What was it? Randy was helping me out with it. He actually not helping me out with it. He the one that introduced me to it. He was telling me about it. The Call Her Daddy podcast and the whole debacle they got going on.
Yeah. I can't even think right now. But supposedly, I guess Barstool basically signed some off the street podcasters. They're new to the game, and he signed them for like $75,000 a year. Damn. For their first podcast, which is fucking great.
Right.
Nobody knows who you are, but the podcast grew because Barstool is a popular platform for podcasts, so it grew, and I think they ended up making a promotion of like $500,000 each, but I guess they wanted $1 million payday out of Barstool, and there's inside turmoil,
and like
now only one of them is
left.
got a deal.
Yeah, the other one is left for greener pastures, possibly. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy to think because like this has kind of been like a recurring theme over the years. Like, you know, you always kind of hear like random rumblings about Barstool Sports, especially them being that they're like a alt media platform. Like, you know, they don't follow the traditional format.
Right.
It's a bit more loose. They play it a bit, you know, more at home. You know what I'm saying? They kind of try to give you like a couch perspective, and it kind of seems like that may or may not leak into office space dealings. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Just because like this isn't like the first time that like people have talked about like feeling treated a bit unfairly at Barstool offices and whatnot. Cause this was about 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. It was some other like women sports writers were talking about it, and we basically was talking about how like they were treated unfairly at the Barstool offices.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, basically like she said, it's like a boys' club, so on and so forth.
Which is the vibe you get from it, honestly.
I'm gonna just keep it a full build. Like
I think you
that's
kind of have to
what
know.
They sell on.
I think you kind of have to know what you're signing up for.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
or who you're signing to.
And I'm not saying that's the way it should be, but it is. And like
that's their brand. That's their label, so.
Cause who is it? Gilly the Kid they got on there. Like they signed him. He had a pretty successful podcast, and then they brought him on under their fold, under their umbrella. And so it kind of seems like they're kind of going to take the more underground route, like a bit more independent, quote unquote.
Well, I mean, it seems like all their podcasts get tons of views, man.
They generate
because Gilly the Kid's podcast gets about as many views as Joe Budden's podcast.
And like Joe Budden's is like officially, unofficially like the Cultures podcast.
Yeah.
So like that's impressive, super.
So basically the Call Her Daddy podcast was one of Barstool. Shit, wrong.
That good weed.
Damn. Oh, so it's underneath the Barstool. It's a theme on the show here. So, but they were under the umbrella of Barstool Sports, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, did they lowball?
Who?
Barstool Sports. Like, is it considered a lowball, or is it kind of just like?
I feel like, to me, like from what I've read, it just seems like one of the people on the podcast felt like they were being lowballed for their value, but like when you kind of take everything into consideration, not really.
Right.
They really weren't.
It's $500,000 for a year, right?
I think they think they're
I mean, because the brand is like, I'm not gonna lie, their brand is huge.
It is. But I think they think they're bigger than the platform when the platform made them.
Right.
Yeah.
So
right.
It's tough, and like they want all this creative control and kind of more benefits than Barstool is willing to give them, because it's like, okay, my platform got you big. You didn't make us big.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting to see. It's like the Meg
Thee Stallion and her whole contract situation, which is kind of crazy. She's probably about to skate on that deal.
Yeah.
That's so fucking crazy.
When it's decent money involved, it amazes me how quick people are to want more.
Family,
you know,
because honestly, you like if you're willing to, you think about it like this: if you're willing to pay me $1 million, how much am I really worth? If you're willing to pay me $500,000 a year, how much am I really making you?
That's a fair thought. But at the same time, like, you also got to think it the other way around, like how we was just saying. How much are you doing for me? And you're paying me.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong.
No, I'm not either. I'm just saying there's just...
I'm just saying, like, the people that's negotiating the contract, they're like, bro, if I'm getting $500,000, I know I'm making you, like, $5 million or
I
some
could
shit.
get $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that thought, and that's definitely part of negotiation, but... I don't know. I feel like it'd be hard to walk away from $500,000. So
Hey, bro, that's coming from our small
that's
change
true.
right now.
That's true.
You start touching hundreds of thousands, you think, it's nothing. I can
Shit, 75,000 off a podcast sound great right now.
I know.
Absolutely,
Oh, no,
yeah.
I'm like, you
When
didn't
you
take
first
that
said
deal?
75,000 off the street, I was like, shit, we knew.
We low key do have a Barstool pod though.
On the lowest.
On the lowest of keys, bro.
Even though, like, low key, from time to time, we get a little. I'd say too raunchy for Barstool, bro.
All they would say is like, tone it down a little bit. We got you on the deal. We would be cold at Barstool. I'm not saying I would really want to be a part of Barstool, but
Hey, boy, that bag come.
That's low key. I was kind of thinking that question was.
What was Cuz name from the last?
I forgot, bro.
That nigga like manager or some shit.
Yeah, bro, security guard.
That was his security guard. Hey, bro, how is he securing fucking Michael Jordan, bro?
I don't know.
He must have had the blicky on him.
That shit was great.
Do you guys feel like your perception of Michael Jordan changed?
No.
No.
Yeah.
My
I was just annoyed.
perceptions of him had been shattered like high school.
Yeah.
When
Why?
Like the first time I read that story about how he punched Steve Kerr, and I was just like, yo, Jordan's an
This dude,
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. But like the second I found out the story that like he punched Steve Kerr because like Steve Kerr like mouthed off at him, I was just like, oh, Jordan isn't who I thought he was.
Yeah.
See,
That started it.
but I don't think. Why would that change your massive perception of the best player?
Because the media built him up to be this darling.
Yeah.
See, but I think people don't. I don't think people saw him like that after a while.
We were kids though.
Yeah.
When you're kids and we're seeing Space Jam, you think of him.
Space Jam.
Facts.
We heard the Gatorade commercials. I
Yeah.
want to be like Mike.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Jordan.
Now, if you grown already at the time of his dominance, you should
You know he's an asshole.
You should
Fair
know
enough.
what it takes to be competitive.
Jordan made me realize kind of that I feel like he's got like a Ricky Bobby complex to me. Like, it's cool. He can do whatever the fuck he wants because he wins.
I really didn't think he looked that bad.
I didn't say he looked
No,
bad.
and
No,
it, like,
but
it's
some
just
people
like,
are saying, "Oh, he looked terrible." Blah
No.
blah blah. I didn't think he looked
Like,
that bad.
Talking about just like visually, like
and like,
him.
that's how you
Just
know those
his
people don't know
attitude in
real
the
assholes
documentary.
in life. Cause like Jordan's an asshole, but he's not a real asshole.
He's a winning asshole.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, right? Because like you got people who ain't won shit and are just complete dickheads.
Right.
At least he wins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And his shoes look great.
Well, he doesn't win in Charlotte, but that's a different story. But I mean, what did you guys think the Scottie Pippen thing was a bigger deal than they made it out to be? I didn't think it was that bad.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty bad.
Really? What?
Yeah.
You talking about when he quit on the team?
Well,
No.
when Jordan, go ahead.
Like, are you talking about Scottie Pippen's
When Jordan-
outrage at the documentary and his portrayal?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought that was pretty bad just because what Scottie Pippen meant to building up Jordan.
See, but I don't think Jordan meant to talk down like that. Too.
It's not Jordan though.
Oh, it's
It
the
was
documentary.
it was the doc.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
how they made the documentary.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
basically
because-
like Scottie Pippen was such a liability that Michael Jordan had to be even greater than what he was.
Right.
He was just another one of the role players in that documentary.
Yeah.
Really.
That's how they made it seem to me.
Yeah. as opposed
And
to being a
when you
star.
look at Scottie Pippen's life work, we attribute it to him building up Jordan as this GOAT,
Right.
being his right hand man. So I understand him feeling betrayed when he's depicted like that. In that, this is because we had like a lost episode about The Last Dance that we're not even putting out, but this is the most important Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls documentary ever.
Oh yeah.
This is the most important. Like, this is it.
And
It's at a time where like we're all at home.
Mhm.
And there hasn't been a Chicago Bulls documentary released with social media being this prevalent.
No. And look at all the shit that's starting to spin out now too.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like LeBron and Brady are having their own kind of little documentary like this. And then Brady's gonna have one on his own.
Yeah.
And then there's like 3 more.
I don't want to see a LeBron documentary.
Why? Why would you want to see Jordan and not LeBron?
I would prefer if they did LeBron later.
I don't think they're doing it anytime soon.
No,
I just mean like we don't even need to be talking about it yet because I want it to be 10 years after his career.
Yeah, I don't think it's anytime soon. I think they're saying we just shooting, bro.
Yeah,
chill out.
I think they're just telling us that like they're shooting.
Yeah, we're shooting. Which
fair.
LeBron, the person LeBron is, I'm sure he's had a camera behind him the whole time.
Yeah,
just about.
Oh yeah,
that's just the person I believe him to be. Like
2025, like 2027, we gonna get some type of like the Last King documentary or some shit like that.
In 20 years, they'll make a Last King documentary.
Oh my god! And it's gonna be the most fire shit ever. Bro.
It's gonna be a lot of
State Farm commercials in the Last Dance. Them shit was funny.
Cause bro, they gonna fucking talk about how this man really turned down what was it like 10 mil from Reebok?
Yeah.
And ended up getting a Billy from Nike, like to end his career.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be filled with a lot of quitting, a lot of leaving, a lot of having to buy his players just to win a championship. That guy.
This is on.
That's who he is.
No, that's who you are.
No, that's who he is.
He's what? What is he, Eric? Get it out. Let's have this venting session. Like, get it out.
He is a guy that views Cleveland as the ex-girlfriend he can go back to after he cheats on his new girlfriend.
He earned that right.
No, he didn't. You can't win a championship in Cleveland. You can't win a champ. I love Cleveland. Cleveland forever. And then he goes to Miami and can't win a championship for a couple of years. Loses to the easiest team they ever in finals history, the Mavericks.
What are you talking about?
He loses to the Mavericks.
Okay.
Stomped by the Mavericks.
They had a solid
They were
team.
statistically the worst finals opponent ever.
But
compared to the Heat.
Finals?
They lost.
They made it to the finals.
They lost.
No, I'm talking about the Mavericks.
The Mavericks would have beat AI in the Sixers, dog.
I'm not saying they wouldn't have, but that was his easiest finals opponent. And you lose with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and you lose?
We didn't have a good team, man.
You have Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and you're LeBron James.
We were very top heavy. He choked. Absolutely. He
did choke, yes.
Though. If he would have stepped up, D-Wade would have got a finals MVP. So I'm with you on that.
And would have forever tainted his legacy.
See, if he stayed in Miami, I don't think I have this opinion on LeBron. But going back to Cleveland and then leaving Cleveland again to go to LA, that's just cheap. It's just cheap. It's cheap because he left Cleveland to go to Miami where there was talent, and he left Miami to go to Cleveland when they finally had talent, and then he leaves Cleveland again.
Sounds smart to me. You just gonna suffer where there's no talent? He's saying, hey, my nigga D-Wade and the niggas is not looking real good right now. I'm about to go to Kyrie.
Especially where they're tied up with a bunch of massive contracts.
But I can't. I see that, but I can't compare that to someone who won 3 titles, left the league, and came back and won 3 more with the exact same team.
Two different times. Bro.
No, but I'm also comparing people who are trying to compare LeBron and Michael together. And if you want to compare LeBron and Michael together, that is a glaring fact in their resumes.
What do you see in Michael's game that LeBron can't do?
I'm not saying they have completely different games. They don't.
No, I'm saying, like, what do you see in Mike's game where you say, LeBron just isn't that good of a player? He's not the same player as Michael. Not the same player, but he's not on that level.
I don't think people fear LeBron as much as they fear Jordan.
That's the stupidest shit I ever hear.
It's not.
What does that have to do with him being a great player?
I feel like when you're talking about players and on court, at the end of the day, LeBron is the greatest athlete that has played basketball. Like, he is the best athlete. But I think it goes further than
he's the best. Go ahead, my bad.
No, say what you was gonna say.
I was gonna say he's the best basketball player though.
Right. Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, he's the best basketball player on the court. But I think GOAT conversation is more than just being the best on the floor. Because
that's hairy.
Why? If we're talking about Tom Brady, he is definitely not the greatest quarterback of all time, quarterback-wise.
Exactly.
But all them rings, he's the GOAT.
That's
all
what
them
I'm saying.
championships,
That's what I'm saying.
he the GOAT.
Hairy. You get what I'm saying?
That's fair,
then it starts
but I
getting
think
real subjective after
but
so
I think,
long.
But I don't think that's very subjective. Why? Because it's different parameters. I think when you're talking about,
to me, when you're still winning in an era where nobody is quote unquote afraid, that makes me respect you even more.
You talking about LeBron?
Yes.
Or what do you mean no one's afraid?
Like, for instance, when you're saying no one or everyone was afraid of Michael, that means people backed off of Michael because they respected him so much and they were afraid.
Yeah.
They sucked his dick, bro. Like,
I think people are still afraid
people
of
didn't
LeBron,
really
though,
compete.
too.
People competed, but
I feel you
the
there.
competition wasn't even the same.
I disagree, though, because, I mean, Jordan had to go through the Pistons just to get to the finals to begin with. I mean, you had Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, you had all those guys. And you were talking about the golden era.
Johnson,
To me, that balance.
But they were still winning championships.
but
You're talking about the golden era of basketball at that point.
To me, that balances itself out when you're talking about Michael Jordan not. Hold on.
Go ahead.
When you're talking about Michael Jordan not making the finals his first 6 or 7 years of his career, that balances it out with LeBron making the finals the majority of his career. To me, that balances itself out.
I see that, and that makes sense. But I can't put LeBron past Jordan. I can put him in the same category, but I put him in the same category.
I think that's all you really need to say, though. I think that's really.
But I'm going to put Kobe ahead of LeBron.
So you're putting Kobe ahead of Jordan?
No, I'm putting ahead
No,
of
he's going
LeBron,
Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
I thought we just kind of came to the agreement that they're all like right there in line.
He's saying they're
So
in
is
the
Kobe.
same class.
In the same class. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Just somebody just like a hair above.
I mean, those are the
Fair enough.
three best players of all time.
What makes Kobe ahead of LeBron?
5-3,
All right.
and he stayed with the same team.
Like he didn't
Kobe-
threaten to leave. Like
No,
he
but
didn't threaten. To
At least
leave.
he stayed.
Okay, so let's compare.
At least
this,
he
right?
stayed.
Hey, no, because like he compared Cleveland as like a sad girlfriend, right? That's like literally punching your woman. Like, bitch, you lucky I ain't leaving. Like, what are we talking about?
And Kobe threatened to leave plenty of times, bro.
Plenty.
I don't really want to say all that because I know he's passed and people take it a certain way. So I don't want.
I'm not taking it a certain way. I mean, it's part of history, and if people get upset with history, then that's silly.
My bad. I'm just laughing at the choice I used.
Oh, I didn't even hear what you said.
Yeah, don't pay no attention.
48% of our listeners are women, right?
Women, bro. Shout out to
I don't
you,
know,
ladies.
bro. When EDJ said 5 is over 3, I'm just like, bro, EDJ is a type of dude that enjoys twisting his nipples for fun.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What?
What, man?
What is going on
Hey,
here?
bro. Yo, shout out to Ross
Who-
Coffee, bro.
Yeah. Who is more clutch? We'll get over this in a second. Who is more clutch, Kobe or LeBron?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just asking a question.
Who's more clutch?
Who was? Yeah. Well, I guess.
Kobe's clutch was a little bit overrated to me.
Really?
A little bit.
Why you say that?
I just seen him fuck up a lot too in the clutch.
That's fair.
I've seen him miss many shots in the clutch. So I don't know. I've seen LeBron come through in the clutch many times. And I've seen LeBron fuck up many times in the clutch. The only one who I don't really know about in the clutch too much is Michael Jordan in real time. I have all, I got the highlights and what he did and everything like that, but it's like this fantasized, dramatized glaze over his career. Like, I wasn't really watching Jordan.
Yeah.
I was too young. I wasn't really watching Jordan like that. I watched Kobe in his clutch moments, and I watched LeBron in his clutch moments. So I don't, whatever. I know to me, LeBron is just the GOAT. To me, LeBron is my GOAT.
That's what it boils down to, personal preference.
Yeah.
Basically.
Because I think, for me, at the end of the day, those three are the GOAT, essentially. Right? And for me personally, the only thing that puts Jordan ahead of either one of them, really, is the fact that he went 6 for 6.
Okay. 6 for 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If LeBron gets to 6 rings, what do you say?
I think LeBron gets him there.
With 6 rings?
If he gets 6 rings?
If he gets 6. If he gets 2 more in this era, I think he passes Jordan.
Hey, quick question.
That's hard. Okay, so with 5?
That's
if
5.
he gets 5?
In this era.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Quick question. Do y'all feel like the term GOAT has just been, like...
Bastardized?
Yes. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It is not what it's worth no more. Like, bro,
a train has been ran on GOAT. The
bro,
word GOAT.
GOAT. Anything involving
I feel like
GOAT.
Fight Night fucked that up.
You think?
Kind of.
Do you think that's where it might have started?
Like, just the over, like, use of the word GOAT. Because I just remember when Fight Night round 4 came out, and it was Tyson versus Ali, and it was, I'm pretty sure in the game, it was like, who's the GOAT, like the build up to it and everything.
Fam, you know what these kids be saying now? They be like, oh, you goated. What the fuck? I'm done.
What's that
That's
even mean?
goaty. Like basically like you did something cold as fuck.
Goated.
You goated. That's goaty. Trash. I fucking hate this word now, bro. I literally hate this word.
And you know what? Half of them probably couldn't even tell you what it actually stands for.
I already know.
That's sad.
These little Uzi addled minds are just out here. Oh, because, like, bro, these are the same kids that say slat and slime all the fucking time, bro. These kids are weird. And then they fucking up the resales on the fucking shoes I want. I'm sorry, I'm a little upset.
You damn kid.
Yeah, I'm an old man on my porch, bro.
Worst part is that's not even them. That's not even
Oh,
that
no,
age
the worst
group.
part is it's these little ignorant motherfuckers dads out here being resellers and shit.
I was
bro.
gonna say, that's motherfuckers your age, bro.
I know.
Our
No,
age.
these niggas, throw these niggas in jail. Everybody go to jail. There's no way. You took a shoe that is, its retail value was $100. And you selling that bitch for $4,000.
What do you think about that shit?
Illegal.
I think that.
Illegal?
Illegal.
What?
Nigga, if you wanted to charge me $400, cool. If you wanted to charge me $500, cool. There should be a fucking cap on this. This is ridiculous.
But if you're reselling for a profit, you might as well go all the way with it.
Yeah.
Fuck ethics, right? Fuck ethics. Fuck how
No,
anybody feel.
but what I'm saying is you either go all the way or don't go
Oh
at
no,
all.
you're absolutely right. You gonna be a piece of shit? Be the biggest piece of shit?
In a sense.
Okay, what are we talking about doing reselling? Are we talking about like wholesale reselling? Like
No, it's
buying
not
a whole bunch
wholesale.
or just
Oh yeah, no, because that's the worst part. They don't even do it themselves. These motherfuckers get bots. It's not like a collective of motherfuckers that work for a company that just like, oh yeah, we're all gonna bid for this shoe and then get the shoes and then we'll sell them. No, it's one motherfucker with bots, right?
I mean, that's just more efficient though.
It is. I'm not saying it's not. Randy is a fucking capitalist. Remember this.
Ooh, money.
No, because this was the nigga that was fighting for the artist, bro. Fuck him.
Ooh,
Oh, that one.
ooh, I want to
I
make
hate
money.
I'm with
I
Ray
hate
because
Randy.
I feel Ray because I feel
Randy
the
is
exact
really
same
the owner,
way.
bro. He's the record label. He has that mind, and he came at us sideways for it. And I'll never forgive him.
Fair enough. But I feel the same way about ticket scalping.
Bro,
that shit is
bro,
bullshit.
that is illegal. That shit
Bullshit.
Hey, you know what that's different though?
Huh.
It's a little bit different.
Huh.
Because a lot of them have old ass tickets.
All right, they have. Hey, the worst part
That
is
shit be
resellers
fucked
are
up.
doing the same shit though. They'll have like half real, half fake.
Really?
Yeah, and then you gotta go, bro. And the worst part is they've created another part of the ecosystem. You have to go through a verification site now. There's verification sites. They'll let you know if your shit is real or fugazi.
See, now, if it's fake, then I don't condone that. You're not going to be charging for fake shoes. If it's fake, I'm totally with you, but
It's just like, bro, something has to be done. These and like Randy was saying, it's not really on the resellers. It's not. It's on these fucking manufacturers.
It really is.
It's really on them. It's on the Nikes, the Adidases, the Sauconys, the Ponies, whoever. It's on them.
Bars.
Bro, it's on these motherfuckers.
no, because they make a limited amount supplied to make their shit popular.
Yep.
Because if you have too much and everybody can buy them,
They're devalued essentially.
Exactly,
Quote, unquote.
yeah.
Hey, shout out to Wale for the white shoes, bro.
yeah.
He talks about this extensively. These, like, the shoes that they dropped, the fucking Ben and Jerry collab, Chunky Dunkies, these are the, like, shoes that motherfuckers would get shot over. If they were doing, like, if stores were actually open and shit, motherfuckers would get shot over these. Like, it wouldn't even be funny no more. It's bad. $4,000? $4,000
For some sneakers.
for
That's
some
insane.
one
That's
pair,
silly.
not a bunch. One.
But I mean, you know me, I won't pay more than about 120. But as far as I'm going,
That's a
for
fact.
sneakers.
Hey, the worst part, that's me. And I was
Really?
just like, oh, it's $100. I finally found a pair I really like for $100. and my dreams were fucking crushed. And fuck you, Nike, for that sneakers app. That shit is garbage.
Yeah, I heard a lot of sneakerheads like torching that app, bro.
That app is cursed. It doesn't let anybody real win shit. Because the bots, they beat you by a nanosecond and they got it. They fucking got it.
So it's like bidding for shoes?
Not even bidding. You're submitting your name for a raffle ticket. That's how they do it. Yeah, and we all know how lotteries are bullshit, right? Yeah, and like they play on that shit perfectly. Yeah. It's absolute bullshit, bro. They just be out here killing dreams, bro. I just be wanting a pair of shoes. Nothing crazy.
This is why I don't mind them going overboard with it though, because say you do it and you resell it for $400 to $500. Well, if you could get it off for $2,000 or whatever, you're making yourself miss out on however X amount of dollars. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of even doing it at that point? If you're gonna do it, you might as well get it off for how much it demands, like how much it's demanded for, how much the demand.
So you saying the demand is $4,000, so make it $4,000?
Yeah. Cause then you're losing out on money.
You know what? Some idiot's gonna fucking pay $4,000. You're right. Actually,
hey,
you know what? You might have convinced me on that side.
No, he has a point, but it's just like that's just from an ethics stance.
I guess that's not gonna change my opinion about tickets though. But I care more about game tickets than I do sneakers. So if I was a sneakerhead, I might.
If sneakers were your thing, just think about how pissed you be.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
because fuck those people out there buying $100 tickets and selling them for $500. Fuck you.
What my man
need tickets? No, I fucking don't.
Like, I can understand if you just wanted to make your money back and then a little bit. Like, let's say I bought some tickets for like $250, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sell them bitches for $300.
Make
nothing wrong with that.
You're doing the same shit though. It's just about getting what the demand is for them. Yeah, you just didn't go all the way with the demand. But you're doing the same shit.
Somebody's pockets up.
Also, but is that the demand? If one person,
you ain't fuck their pockets up if they could afford it.
A lot of people can't afford it.
I know, but the people that bought them could.
If one person will pay $4,000, does that make?
I'm not saying it's not fucked up though.
I hear you. I'm just asking, like, what does that make the demand because one person will pay $4,000?
No, the demand is everybody's willing to pay $4,000. That's the whole point. Okay, that's what makes it. That's what makes it the demand. Mm-hmm. Multiple people are willing to pay $4,000 for it.
That's crazy for shoes.
For shoes.
You get you a whole fucking car.
A whole car. That's bro. You can get like 3 whole wardrobes for $4,000.
Facts.
That's like a quarter rent.
Could have like 3.5 of
like literally
that podcast set up.
I was about to say, bro, I was like, shit, we got 4 of them shits.
That's almost enough for season tickets.
That is.
That is enough.
That's more than enough. That's for the bomb season tickets.
Yeah, right.
That's a good ass season ticket.
Yeah.
I was like, season tickets are really only like a band. Yeah. Bro, you can buy 4 season tickets. Oh yeah, forgot about the.
Because parking was what, $300.
Yeah.
That's where they get you.
Bang.
Yeah. But at least we ain't gotta pay it every week.
Yep.
We only pay it one time.
Oh God.
We never paying for parking out there.
Never. Hey, bro, you think we're gonna be able to go to the games, man?
I don't care if we're gonna be able to. I know I'll be there. Have my mask on and everything. I got a mask on. Let me the fuck in. Here's my ticket. I'll be a tailgating motherfucker with nobody around. Flipping burgers. Sir, we need to ask you to leave. There's a game getting ready to happen. It's Thursday Night Football. Raising the banner. Yeah, ain't nobody in attendance. Right here, I am.
I'll beg the difference.
I'll beg the difference.
Oh man.
I think we'll be ready by September. I don't know if we'll see many preseason games.
That's true. Fuck them preseason games. I don't really care about those.
Only thing that like I'm worried about with that, like no OTAs, no training camp.
Injuries.
Yep.
The last time they had the lockout, it really fucked the Chiefs up.
Dude,
that was Jamal Charles went out week 2.
Didn't Eric Berry go out?
Eric Berry went out. Everybody's tearing their shit. I don't think that's what. Listen, no OTAs did not give him kicks.
Oh, my bad.
Are you okay, Randy? You good, man? That nigga got kicked.
Randy is not very strong.
You motherfuckers are broken, bro.
Did Eric Berry end up giving up on trying to get signed by somebody?
I don't
I think
so.
he's still trying to come back. I think.
Damn.
Shout out to that man.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, real quick, would you guys give Dak $37 million a year?
No.
Give who?
Dak, 37 mil.
If I was a Cowboys, I would.
I would not.
Yeah, if I was the Cowboys, I would.
That's the best bet. Because, like, I'll say it, it's...
Or do you tank for Trevor Lawrence?
Hell no.
No? What?
Sunshine?
Hey, because you know who about to tank for Trevor? Pats. I can see it in the
Is
cards.
he gonna be cold? Like, do they think he's gonna be that cold? Like, do you see him being better than Joe Burrow?
The resident Nigger.
Is that your boy?
Yep. Your boy. Hey, never miss him, bro. I hear him every day. He makes sure his presence is known up and down the block.
At this point, bro, I just like hearing him go by. Like, oh, he's doing well.
Yeah, like he alright. He cool.
Do I think he'll do Trevor Lawrence better than Joe Burrow?
What?
Will Trevor Lawrence be better than Joe Burrow? Is that what you were asking me?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. We off the rails. I said, what?
No.
Broken.
Well, it depends on who he goes to. If the Patriots tank for him, which they could, I mean, Jarrett Stidham's going to be absolutely terrible.
Arguments on me.
I think the Patriots is going to take a while, and I don't think Belichick will stick around much longer after if they get Trevor Lawrence, because he's got to retire at some point. So, I mean, it may take Trevor Lawrence some time, but I think over time he will be the better player. Yeah.
He's a Sith Lord. What makes you think he's got to retire sometime soon?
He's like 95 years old.
Yeah, he's going to be 1,006 still coaching the Patriots.
How old is he for real?
He's like
70
60
something.
He's
Is he?
like 65.
I thought he was 70 something.
What was it? 1940, I want to say.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, so if that's going to make him like 80, never mind.
He can't be that old.
No, I think he was born in 54, though.
Joe Burrow
52, 52.
Joe Burrow is a Bengal. I think Trevor Lawrence has a great shot to be better than Joe Burrow.
Unless if he goes with the Redskins.
Yeah, that's true.
68.
68.
He was born in
68.
He is 68. Okay. God damn.
You said what now, Levi? Who
Trevor
would be better?
Lawrence has a good shot at being better than Burrow because Burrow is a Bengal.
Oh, fair
He's a
enough.
bungle.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Like, and then EJ said, unless he goes to Redskins.
Yeah, pretty
Which,
much.
Yeah.
That's, like, bro, like, you want to kill somebody's career? Send him to the Redskins.
My man Haskins about to do work.
That's what you said last year, too.
He barely played.
I mean, plus he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give him a pass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about Haskins, bro.
I'm the bully.
But he knows.
He knows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, we have that established
Oh,
already.
okay. It's contextual bullying.
You're mean. I'll bully with understanding.
Hey, bro, everything makes sense for him. Fuck everybody else who do it, bro. Capitalism? Ah, you niggas are dirty.
He's the Michael Jordan of the podcast.
Oh, shit.
He has a point.
He does have a point.
If you niggas drop late, I'm punching you niggas.
Bro.
Oh, we drop late again?
Levi, where's that at? Hey, is that shit uploaded? Is the file almost done? I be thinking like,
Hey,
shit, is it almost done, bro?
Oh,
Oh my God.
I'm trying to, hey, process faster. Process faster.
Sorry, guys.
You gonna have to get the kids. I gotta finish this shit. Your boss calling you? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. My studio manager. Oh, shit. Well, where does that leave us?
What time is it, doggy?
We sitting at an hour 4
Really?
and a half.
Oh.
Well, it leads us at a thank you because we are now at over 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
A hundo.
101 officially as of today.
Oh, no shit.
Hey, y'all want to cut that the like Joe Rogan shit and just keep going?
Yeah.
I feel like we were kind of dry on that one.
Were we?
I felt.
I feel like it led to some cool shit.
You good?
Yeah.
Y'all good with it?
I'm good with it.
All right.
I'm
All right.
personally good with it. Y'all want to keep it rolling?
Are we cutting Rogan or not?
Nah, no cut.
I kind
No
of
cut.
cut him with
No
Randy,
cut.
but I don't care.
Should I stop this right now?
Nope.
Yeah, well, no,
Nope.
yes, no.
Nope.
Mm.
It's part of the pod.
Yeah.
Plus, we on the B side, fellas.
Not if we cut Rogan. What do you think? EDJ's with me.
The Rogan deal?
No, like when we started kind of talking about that middle part in the podcast, I felt like it was kind of dead. I feel like we're waking up now.
Yeah, we're kind of dragging.
Rapskis?
On the pod.
Rapskis on the podskis.
Rapskis on the podskis.
We recording? We recording right now?
Yeah.
We live.
Yeah, we live, baby.
We live, baby.
We live.
Hey man, that's been another installment of the SchroBanks Show from Rated R Studios.
Yep.
Got my dogs with me. Everybody's in house today. Everybody who's in house. Great ass
Woo.
episode. EDJ,
Yep.
Ray,
Yes, sir.
my dog Papa Show,
Ow.
and I've been your boy Rated R Randy. We appreciate you guys, man. 100 subscribers, really 101 subscribers. It's a blessing. We're gonna keep our head down and working hard for you guys. And SchroBanks out.